Hello enemies, friends and enemies with benefits. Today's video will be September favourites. Now this is a bit of a quick review on some of the things I've found in the month of September and things that I have fallen in love with. So without further ado, let's go straight into it, shall we? To begin with, I have been buying up a lot of Illamasqua things because, as you will know, Illamasqua has in Australia cut its prices by 30% permanently, which is an absolute fantastic thing because it's one of my absolute favourite product brands out there on the market in Australia here today. So I went out and I've purchased Illamasqua's Skin Base Foundation, which I'll show you. This little bugger. So you can see it's in number 6. That is absolutely beautiful. It's much cooler. Previously I was using MAC's Matchmaster Pro foundation, and I found with MAC it was a little bit too warm. So this stuff, I was doing a bit of research on the internet and stuff, and this stuff is much cooler, and because I like to be quite pale, this stuff does wonders for me. It probably doesn't have as good a coverage as MAC's foundation, but it's just a better colour, and it's still, and it lasts so long. So you know, I've had this for you know, most of September, and you can see I've only used it about down to here. So yeah, so it's absolutely spectacular. The Skin Base Foundation was about $45, I believe. I got that from Maya at Chadstone. This next one I'm reviewing is the concealer, which is in CC210, which matches up pretty well perfectly to the foundation that I've purchased. You can see there, it even comes with this adorable little mirror, so that's very cute. Not that you would use it, I guess, unless you're out on the run, but the actual concealer I've found, it's much denser than, because again, I used to use MAC's, you know, little concealer pots, and I found this is a little bit harder to spread and blend with, but not by much. It is a bit thicker, so again, it will work great for those horrible blemishes that you get, and I do get horrible blemishes sometimes. So the next product I'm going to be reviewing here is Illamasqua's translucent powder in white, and it's absolutely beautiful stuff. You can see here it's the loose powder in LP010. If I can pull focus for you to give you an idea. There you are. LP010, it's this very light, very finely milled loose powder. It's absolutely gorgeous. It smells fantastic. You know, you can see here it comes with one of those little you know, the little applicator with the Illamasqua sort of all over it. It's very beautiful stuff. You can see a bit of my foundation is actually on the brush there, on the applicator. It's very finely milled, and it does definitely bring your skin tone up, which is good because I, as you will know, really like to be pale, and I'm really going for a pale look, which is quite a hard thing to achieve here in Australia because of our sun and our climate. It's so harsh, so I'm really trying hard to do that this year. And this will help me, I believe, because this will make me look paler, and that's the look I'm trying to go for. So yeah, fantastic. So that on the top of the Skin Base Foundation and the concealer, it does set it, and it does work absolute wonders. It does keep your skin relatively matte for you know, a good 8 hours, I would say. But it's yeah, it's just really good. It's really good. The only thing I've noticed with this is that previously I used a skin-coloured translucent powder as opposed to a white, and I didn't really, you know, for those people who haven't really gotten used to the two different types of the loose powder, I applied it in the same way I would apply my nude one, and it did make me look a bit like a ghost, which is, you know, sometimes I want that look, but for everyday wear, not so much. So it's, yeah, that's one thing. I have to use this quite sparingly, but once you get the consistency right and everything like that, it just works absolute wonders. It's absolutely beautiful stuff. Next is the Gaga perfume, which is one of my more recent products that I've purchased. You know, I've done an unboxing video on this wonderful little product, and one thing I forgot to do was show you how it looks on the skin. So I'm taking the lid off here. Try to keep focus for you. So, okay, so if I spray that on my skin, see how it's sort of black, and when it's together, when it's running down my skin, I've probably applied a little bit too much, but it's black until it, you know, dries and it sort of runs together. It's like it's very finely dyed, and it sort of disperses when it's on the skin. See, and you can see there it's still drying, but it's completely clear. So it's black in the bottle, but it's, you know, once it hits the skin and once it dries out, it does in fact go clear, which is a really interesting quality in a perfume I found. The longevity of the Gaga Fame perfume is absolutely wonderful. I found the top notes do like to drop off quite quickly though, as perfumes want to do. The base notes though are still absolutely beautiful. There's this lovely sort of hearty, floral, sort of musky scent. It's very hard to describe, but it's absolutely gorgeous, and it just really, while I'm wearing it, I don't know whether it's a placebo effect or it's the fact that it's you know, it's got those sort of those base notes in it that really give you a really sort of a primal feeling. You know, you really feel like fierce and angry, and not angry, but you know, like aggressive, like you could do fucking anything. And you know, I really like that. It's probably more of a placebo effect, really, but I do really adore the perfume. Lasts a long time and makes you feel really confident. So I really enjoy that. So again, you can purchase Lady Gaga's Fame perfume at Maya here. You can also buy it at Perfume Connection, but what I did was I bought it at Maya because it came with that wonderful pack that you would have seen in my unboxing video, and it came with these Fame sunglasses here, these beautiful things, and they are just absolutely beautiful. I just love the style of them, and they're very simple, because, I don't know, they just work, and I just love them, I just adore them. So I wear them all the time, and I wore them a lot up in Sydney, as you would know from maybe my vlog, or even over on Femme Frosted, because I was wearing them in my video then. So that's absolutely beautiful. So moving on. So the second last product I will be reviewing for you today for my September favourites is O.P.I's Black Onyx, which is a nail polish you can see here. It's just a basic matte nail polish that's absolutely gorgeous. It's because for the longest time I'm looking for like a nail polish that would last more than a couple of days. I work in retail, so my fingernails, I can spend so long painting my nails and they will just chip within the first 15 minutes of being at work. So frustrating. So I bit the bullet and thought, fuck it, you know, I'm gonna actually go out and buy a product that is actually a good quality product, and something that's going to last me. So that's why I bought black in that. And the results have been absolutely perfect. This stuff will last me about a week on my nails, with, you know, applying a top coat occasionally and maybe doing a few touch-ups. But that's certainly a lot longer than some of the other products I've been using. A lot of them I've been using, such as Rimmel or BYS. You know, a lot of those brands you can pick up at Kmart. Yeah, they just do not last. They do not last. This lasts. Downside. It is $20. It's $19.95 from David Jones or Maya. I picked this up at David Jones in Chadstone, and that's a lot to pay for such a little product. But the amount you use is so much less of this O.P.I as opposed to using a Rimmel or something where you would be reapplying it every single day. This has lasted me so much longer, and it's just beautiful, and it will dry quick. Like, I can paint my nails within the last, you know, hour or so before I have to go off to work, which is absolutely spectacular, because then they'll dry and it'll be fine. If I used BYS or anything else like that, I'd have to do it the night before and wait for them to dry and do a top coat and be really careful and make sure they're all sealed and everything. So this stuff works wonders. So if you can afford it and you're looking for a nail polish that is absolutely going to last you, and you're in a kind of, you know, vocation as such as myself, which I work in retail and even in film because I'm, you know, picking tape off things and stuff like that, my nails suffer. Get O.P.I's Black Onyx. The final product I'll be reviewing for you today, well, it's actually not so much a product as it is an accessory, is a pair of sunglasses I picked up at JJ's. And these I just had to have. I just absolutely had to have them. Check these puppies out. Like, I don't even know where I'd wear them. But I just, oh, it's a glittery mustache. Oh, it's just gorgeous. I just love them, and I will probably use them in a video sometime, like right now. But besides that, I don't know, they're just quirky and amazing. They were $15 from JJ's, so they are a wonderful novelty, especially with Halloween coming up, and if you're looking for some sort of, you know, costume, and, you know, you want to do something really cheap and quick, that is a wonderful little quirky thing to wear. So, absolute win in my books. I just love them. So that's my September favourites. If you have any questions about any of the products you've seen today, please let me know via the comments or in a message or anything like that, and I'll do my best to answer them for you. Cool. So until my next video, guys, I will talk to you all very soon. Farewell.